G'day, this is Adam VA from AVA Magnetic Levitation Australia. This video is Mighty Micro RC Car Mods number 5, Coke Can Cars. Go Lipo. This video will feature a series of drag races mainly against two cars which start off stock, and then I take the slower one out of the two and I modify the hell out of it. And I will set it against my purpose-built drag car, and basically we'll just see what happens. I'm pretty sure by putting a lithium in, the car will lift a great deal, and then by lightening it even more than this one, we'll see how much more it lifts. The only real difference between these two cars, other than weight, is the motor in this one is the next size up. So who knows what's going to happen. The cars on this side here are all mainly modified. This is a track car, which has a three-channel Plentrico receiver in it. It has full proportional steering and acceleration on the stick. And this one here is a high-speed car. It's been highly modified. It's got ball bearing front wheels. It's got a carbon fibre rear end, ball bearings, three-piece taper lock pinion with a geared up system to it. I'll show you footage in a second before we get started of this thing doing tire expansion. You almost will not believe. Anyone see that? The video will mainly feature drag runs and comparative tests where, obviously I'll run the stock cars and I'll modify and run them again, and I'll be pitting them against this one here. And in the video I'll actually show you how to remove the standard 1.2 volt NiCad or whatever it is and replace it with a 3.7 volt lithium ion battery. There's lots of different ways to do this. The way I'm going to show you in this video is pretty plain and simple. But you don't have to do it the way I'm doing it, as I did in this car is going to be differently to this one. This one still charges underneath the car and can turn it on and off from under the car. This one on the other hand, basically we removed, being a drag car, we removed all the weight, so we took the charge socket out and we took the switch out. So, before we get started I'll quickly show you this, trying to rip its tyres off, and then we'll start showing you the runs and the mods. By the way, if you like what you see, please share, subscribe, spread, all that sort of stuff. Even donate, so that I can improve what I'm doing at a higher rate and faster, do a purpose-built area, and it'll help me get that video a week that I'm trying to accomplish out this year. I'm hoping to do one car video 1 week, and then a magnetic levitation experiment or product release every second week. So anyone who's only watched the car stuff, have a look on the other side and see what you see. You might find something you like, you never know. Enough said, let's get into the action. I've put a whiteboard down so you can hopefully see the tyre expansion. I will slow it down. This is the high speed car. Anyone see that? Stock versus modified. I'll give the stock car a head start. Oh. Okay, from our testing we worked out that car number 1 was a little bit faster than car number 2, so I'll put the faster car aside and we'll modify the slower one. And the drag car obviously was faster than either of them. To modify these cars or get them apart, it's quite simple. There's a tiny screw at the back of the car. Just lift the back up a little bit so that it clears. comes free, and then put your nail or something in the front and just give a little push. The car will come apart. Basically, these lights are just clipped into little mounts, so you can sort of pop them up, get an idea where you're at with the wires. So we'll just snip that one back as close as we can, and we'll snip that red one back. These mounts, obviously you don't need them anymore, so you can get in there and just snip them off all together. These back sections of the light mounts, they can go. There we go. Just don't know how this thing's going to go in a straight line, being so light now. You can go further with the weight reduction, but I don't have time to do that in this video. I always find it's good to remove the aerial lead out of the way, just so that you're not damaging the wire for no good reason. To get access to the battery and that, we're going to have to unscrew this rear cover section. It's always good to have a very well magnetized screwdriver for these small cars and small parts. A lot of them have these little clips in the back. Just pop the clips up. That's it, but keep in mind that the motor and everything's still connected. So I'll pop this cover up. For now we'll just pull the gear section out. Just grab my tweezers. I'll just get that under the motor, and as you can see it's just sprung in there. Here's a secondary gear set. Just pull that out, put that aside. I don't know how well I'm getting this on footage, but anyway, this is our large diameter rear wheels that we whacked in for a laugh. I'm going to pop that standard battery out, just get something under it, lift it up. Now, as I said with this car, we're going to remove the charge switch and everything, so what we'll do is we'll pop that out now. We'll lift this up a little bit, try not to break any wires. There we go. We've also got to get the on-off switch out as well now, so let's pull the tabs back carefully. That's free. I'll snip this off long. It's our positive. I'll try and get as much of that as I can for now. And our negative to the battery. So I'll snip that off close to the battery. So there we go. That's basically our battery, on-off switch, and our charge socket removed. So first up, I'll unsolder the old connectors that we don't need anymore. Hot. There we go. Done. Before we reassemble, it's always good to do a test to make sure that the polarities are right and we haven't got anything broken from what we've done. So I'll plug in this battery, quickly look, no smoke. Now it should basically be active now. So we should have steering. Yep, that's on lithium now, and the motor as well. Done. Motor back in its position. It's clipped in. Tends to attract a lot of carpet dust and such. Oh. So now we just have to put back a few screws. Always found also with these small RC plastic cars, go a little bit in reverse first, and you'll feel or hear the click. That means you've hit the thread start. And if you're taking apart and reassembling these vehicles more than once, you'll find that doing that tends to save the thread. Screw in the aerial, screw through the aerial lead, there's a hole there, just get the screw the E-flight. There we go. There we go, done. Lithium ion battery swap. That's alright, that'll do. Still using the same standard controller. I think we're under a winner here. Oh yeah, that's definitely made a difference. So, let's go back to the test area. See what we got.